Okay, so you'll notice this is something that I adapted from my real estate business for Create Income. Notice what I did with this document, Jared.
Mm-hmm.
It says, so on the right-hand side, it promotes connecting with us.
Mm-hmm.
Join our Create Income family. So there's the website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I may change that to buy our audiobook or something. Okay, then I have to have the disclaimer here because people need to they need to be referred to professionals, licensed professionals. This is possible questions for wage earners to ask their CPA. And the goal for this questionnaire is to help people to increase their bring home pay by reducing the amount of withholding that's held from their paychecks each time.
Mm-hmm.
And so these are questions that if you ask these to a certified public accountant, they can tell you your tax bracket. They can tell you exactly if you are having too much money withheld. In other words, if enough money is coming out of each paycheck that you will actually expect a refund
Mm-hmm.
from your income tax, that
Mm-hmm.
means you paid more than you owed,
Right.
which means that you don't have to do that. What you can do is talk to a certified public accountant and figure out how much is paid for withholding in each paycheck, and then let them calculate the number of exemptions to increase on your W-4 form so that you can reduce the amount that's being withheld.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not allowing them to take more out of your check than you actually owe.
Right.
So at the end of the tax year, you would not expect a refund, but you would have technically given yourself a raise because the money is staying in your paycheck that you will not owe out anyway.
Right. That makes
So,
sense.
so this is an exercise that I use with all of my clients, whether they're renting or buying.
Mm-hmm.
And most of my clients, 80% of people automatically give themselves some type of a raise because most people don't have enough exemptions on their W-4 form because they don't really know what to put there.
Right.
The other thing is people think that they need to, people think that they need to get a refund. But that's actually not the best use of your money, to have the government hold money out of your check every year without paying you any interest. You know, the money is literally, it's your money, but it's coming out of your check. It's going to the government for them to do what they want with it. And then you have to wait until they get ready to give it back to you.
Right.
So it's actually not a wise use of money.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing is to have a consultation with a certified public accountant, find out exactly the number of exemptions that should be on your W-4 form so that no money that you will not owe any money, and money that you don't owe will not be withdrawn from your check.
Right.
So you will technically, a lot of people have been able to qualify for a mortgage on a house. A lot of people have been able to pay off debts. A lot of people have been able to change their financial status and situation just by having that money back in their hand, in their paycheck, that they didn't owe out in the first place.
Right.
So that's what this document is used for. You can take this questionnaire to a certified public accountant, have an appointment, let them answer these questions for your specific financial situation. And 9 times out of 10, you'll give yourself a raise, have some extra money in your hand that will allow you to achieve some of your financial goals.
Right.
Okay?
All right. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
All right. So now I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
Mm-hmm.
So Jared, tell me briefly what your impression of the Create Income with or without a job audiobook program is so far.
My impression, overall, I think it's definitely something very valuable to a lot of people right now, with everybody losing their jobs. And it's overall, to me, it's a step-by-step process on what to do in this situation. It takes you from the initial stages of anxiety to giving yourself a cushion and just working your way up to making your own money, and developing a lifestyle instead of a title, and just really just building yourself up, using your own skills and your own abilities to get to where you want to be. So that's what I've kind of gathered from it so far.
Awesome, awesome. And you are actually using some of your natural skills, talents, and abilities right now, as an IT person, as a computer consultant, as a social media consultant, as a webmaster. And so how does it feel? Do you feel lost your job some time ago, right?
Yes, a couple weeks ago.
So in just like, we'll call this week 3
Hmm.
and 4. So what is the difference in your life now that you are interacting with the create income with without a job information versus how you felt when you first lost your job?
Yeah. So initially, I definitely felt that anxiety. I was very nervous, just that initial shock of what am I going to do? I had to file for unemployment. And just since then, since I started working with you on this, it's fulfilling. First of all, working for yourself and using your own skills and making your own time, like, was one of the big things that you mentioned also. So it just opens up your schedule and you feel more free. And that's kind of how I have felt during this process, definitely, compared to how I was before. So it's been good. It's a different experience.
That's great. So what would you say to others who have lost their jobs, who are probably still feeling that pressure and anxiety? What would you recommend to them?
Say first off, definitely it's going to be a shock for a couple of days. You're going to feel that stress. Um, One thing I realized that helped me is that we're all in this together. A lot of people are in the same situation. Take this time to breathe for sure, first of all, and kind of get your feet on the ground. Think about where you are. Think about the job you were in. Think about what you liked about it and what you didn't like about it, and think about what you want to do in your next stage, because now you have the option to kind of breathe and take a step back and say, I can think now and think about what I want to do in the future. And you still can get the money from unemployment, so you have that coming in. It's not as much as you are making, but it's still something. Yeah, I would just say, just breathe, think about your next steps, and if an opportunity comes up, go for it. Because I know a lot of places now will be doing remote work, depending on your industry. I know some places are completely shut down right now, so it's different for them. But just take the time to breathe and figure out what your next steps will be. And then every day is different, so take it day by day. Definitely is a big part of it.
So will your create income with or without a job experience, for example, in the first 30, 60, 90 days of job loss, do you think it's important? You mentioned to take this time to breathe. You think it's important to create like that transitional budget, which allows you to kind of forget about the financial pressure for a minute?
Yes, it's definitely really helpful. I know part of the process with create income is writing down all your essential bills and your essential expenses, and really thinking about what you need to be making to pay for the most important parts of your life. So yeah, that transitional budget is definitely important. It breaks it up into a more manageable approach instead of just all dealing with it at one time. I think that's important.
Amazing. Well, you are certainly a very gifted and talented person, and you learn very fast. You know, you've learned how to learn on using the computer and the internet. Some people think, oh, well, I have to know everything. but that's not the case.
No.
We just often just have to have the right curiosity and be willing to just do a little research. And online research now today is so easy for almost any solution, and then apply what you're learning.
Definitely. Yeah. The internet now gives you the ability to learn almost anything you want to. So you just have to just want to learn and you'll be able to. It's just putting the time into it like anything else. It's an amazing time right now, definitely. So, and with all the free time that we have, I think it's definitely a good time to take advantage of that. Definitely.
So in one of the videos, the Create Income videos that you edited, we talked about the fact that the internet is the great equalizer. You know, it kind of gives everyone the opportunity to create income right from wherever they are. And then with the basic equipment, very basic, even as basic as a cell phone and a Wi-Fi connection, you can just about do anything.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. Yeah. A computer is just the internet is, I don't have words for it. Yeah. It's amazing.
So what do you see for your immediate future, meaning in the next 6 months, from just what you're experiencing so far? What do you think you'll be able to create for yourself within the next 6 months?
It's kind of, So I've been spending time now to think about that and thinking about what I can do on my own. One thing is definitely freelance work. Now with Zoom, like we're talking on right now, it allows you to have meetings with anybody. Just you can have client meetings, anything like that. So I can definitely take advantage of my design skills right now. So any logo design or animation or video editing, web design, I can take full advantage of that right now. Another thing is that I'm a photographer on the side. And I have just recently, the other day, I was organizing my room in my closet because I have all the time to do that now. And I found pictures, like prints that I have from a market that I did recently. I had leftover ones. So I took pictures of them and I posted them on my Instagram. And I said, hey guys, like I found these prints from a show that I did recently. If anyone is interested, I wanted to post them here for sale. And that day I sold 6 prints that I had. So that was a nice boost. So I'm going to take more advantage of that as well. Small things like that, definitely going to start to tap into what I have, like you said, and just kind of go from there.
Amazing. So you created income out of stuff that was buried in the bottom of a closet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just sitting there.
It was literally money laying there.
Yeah, definitely.
So do you think before the Create Income without a job exposure that you would have thought to do that?
I don't know. It's definitely changed my mindset for sure. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Can't say for sure, but this is definitely pushing me in the right direction.
So you have really created money. This is not something theoretical. You've had income.
Right. I have. Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Well, Jared, we certainly appreciate your skills and your abilities and you sharing them. And you have such a can-do attitude, and any client who works with you is going to be thrilled to work with you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And it's been a
So
blast.
tell us your website, share your website and your email address.
Yeah. So my website is www.hiimjared.com. So it's HIIMJARED.com. And then my email.
Let me see something. Let me see if I can, hang on one second. Do you have something that is on that I can share? Or I was trying to figure out how to type it in the screen.
Oh yeah, I can share my screen. I will, let me see, I'll go to my website right now and then I'll share my screen. Let's see. Okay, so this yeah, this is my website here. And I have my work listed. I have my animation, just like a couple print works that I've done. I have my photography in here as well. Yeah, this is my
And
website
what's the
here.
website address?
It's hiimjared.com right at the top here.
Where is that? At the top.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Way at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not showing very. Hi, I'm Jared.com. And is the I apostrophe M?
Nope, it's just an I.
So HIIM Jared.com.
Yes.
Excellent. And is there an email address that you want to share?
Yeah, so my email address would just be jaredwdesign@gmail.com. So JAREDW for my last name, design@gmail.com.
Jared W Design at gmail.com.
Yes.
Your website is gorgeous.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You've done some other really cool websites too.
Yes. Yeah. I've worked on a couple of them. CreateIncomeWithoutAJob.com being one of those as well.
Awesome. Well, Jared, thank you so very much for joining us on Create Income and sharing your entrepreneurial budding experience. And really, congratulations to you for learning to create income on your own.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been a whirlwind of a month, but it's turning out to be a good one. So yeah, thank you. I'm excited.
And some fun too, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, again, this is Create Income with or without a job. I'm Jamila Harris, your Create Income coach, and we invite you to join our Create Income family. Create Income Coach on YouTube. We have videos for instruction, information, etc., that will really be helpful to you. And we encourage you to visit our website, createincomewithoutajob.com. We have an audiobook that is available for purchase and immediate audio download, Create Income with or without a job. It's not a theory, it's real, and it actually helps you get where you want to go. It really works. So we encourage you, there's free stuff there on our website. So visit our website, createincomewithoutajob.com, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Create Income Coach, and connect with us.